Have you tried to access your WAEC result on WAEC portal and you get feedbacks like held, withheld, outstanding, indebted? Please, I want you to relax. Do not skip this video. I will give you every details you need to know about those comments and also a way to follow it. So it is not something you should panic about. Just relax and remember, do not skip this video.
Hello viewers, are you searching for where to buy laboratory equipment and chemicals for your school and hospitals? Search no more. Radical Science Hospital and Laboratory Equipment and Chemicals is at your service. We sell and supply all kinds of chemical and science equipment. You can as well register for your WAEC, NECO and GEM with us. We assure you the best. You can contact us on 08065404925 for more info.
So now let us take a look at it one after the other, the feedbacks one after the other, which is, let's talk about held. Let's talk about held. When a result is held, it simply means that the WAEC has actually spotted a form of malpractice that went on in that center. And at this particular point, the WAEC is now trying to go through the result to see if actually the information they got is really what it is, whether you people actually or the person in quotes actually indulge in examination malpractice. Now, this could be as a result of maybe somebody writing or making a comment on your script. Yes, once a comment is made on your script, either by the invigilator who was assigned to invigilate that particular exam hall, or the marker who marked your paper happens to make any comment regarding to exam malpractice. So what WAEC will do is, as they release other people's result and as they release other subjects which were also part of your subject, they will now have to give it a break. They will withhold it, making sure that the result is properly checked, and possibly if they find out that there is nothing like exam malpractice in that particular subject, believe you me, that they would definitely release it. Yes, they would definitely release it. So, but unless if at the end of the day they find out that there is an atom of exam malpractice in that particular subject, that is to say that they may not be able to release the result. So, but the chances of releasing a held result is very small. It's very tiny, which is, it can be up to, let's say, 20%. Yes, the possibility is just 20%. So that is by the way. Now let's talk about withheld. Now these two words may sound alike, held and withheld. Even when you check your dictionary, it may be giving you the same similar meaning. So, but now in terms of WAEC terms, they mean differently. Now, when we talk about withheld, Withheld is a kind of, like what I say, is not that severe compared to that of held. Okay, when you see a feedback on your WAEC portal or your subject withheld, it simply means that actually there is a sign of malpractice, or possibly something may have been written on your question paper, depending on the comment. That is where you'll be having withheld or held. So depending on the comment made on your question paper, that is what will now attract the subject to be held or withheld. So, but now if you look at held and withheld, the chances of the WAEC releasing a withheld result is 40%. Yes, the chance of them releasing a withheld result is 40%. That is, if at the end of the day they go through your work, or they go through that particular subject or that particular school subject and discover that there is nothing like exam malpractice there, believe you me, you have nothing to worry about. They will definitely release your result. It will only just take few time for them to go through your work, for the panel to go through your work. After going through your work, and if there is nothing like exam malpractice there, they will definitely release your results. Now, the next one there is outstanding. Outstanding. And when you talk about outstanding, if you checked your result and you see a feedback like outstanding, what this simply means is that your WAEC your result is still in a safe hand. It may not necessarily be that there was a sign of malpractice in your result. No. Okay. Once it is outstanding, it simply means that it may be that there are some papers that has not been computed. Okay, this particular subject has not been properly computed, or there are some missing figures in that particular subject, or possibly the way the papers were attached on the booklet was not really proper. So WAEC will now have to upload the other subjects, because they have a stipulated time to upload those subjects. So anyone that is not yet ready, okay, anyone that is not yet ready, what they will now do is to keep it aside and upload the rest, send it to you. By the time you see it, what you'll be seeing there is outstanding. So from maybe before 2 to 3 weeks, the whole result will now be what? Released. And at that particular point, they must have ascertained and clarified everything about the result before they now publish it. But nevertheless, when we talk about outstanding could still be as a result of a sign of malpractice. But the chances of releasing an outstanding result is 50%. Yeah, it is 50-50. It may be released or it may not be released. Okay, that is if there is an evidence of examination malpractice in that particular subject or in that particular center, then the result will now be withheld, okay, or held. At the end of the day, the result will not be released again. Now, the next one is where you have indebted. Whenever you have indebted in your subjects or in your center, do not panic. Do not panic. The problem is not from you. It is not a problem of malpractice. The problem is from the states. And actually, it doesn't happen to all the states at once. It only happens to states that are still owing the WAEC office. That is the WAEC. So if any state, because every state has a particular amount of money they give to WAEC for the running of the exam. So if your state have not really paid that money, at that particular point, WAEC will now hold their result, and what you will see when you try to access their portal with your PIN code and your serial number, what you will see there is indebted. So there is nothing to panic there. Once the state settles the WAEC, your result will then finally be what? Released. So that is all you need to know about these terms that you likely see in WAEC results. For those of you who have seen your result, congratulations. And for those of you who are yet to see your result, you have to do when you are faced with these problems. Number one, you have to keep a close in contact with the school or center where you registered your WAEC. And again, you also have to keep close in contact with students who are still facing the same problem. And again, you check online regularly to see if there will be changes in the results.